What a day. I've spent the last few hours with Henry, and as Archangel Surya7, and I went back in time to the event. I did not know about the event at the time. I only discovered it on X as it passed through. This is because recently, on January 2nd, the body cam of the police officers was released to the public. On June 1st, a life sentence given to the killer. So June 2nd, just days ago, the body cam footage was released. Okay, here's what happened. So it's multiverse now because I stepped in. I immediately ordered the police to uncuff Henry. I said, I am your superior and a paramedic. He needs to breathe. I said he has chest or stomach stab wounds because typically knife stab wounds, he says I got stabbed, is the stomach. That's where people who use knives stab. It's harder to get through the between the ribs with slashing or poking. You have to hold someone and aim the knife between the ribs and thrust it. However, in this case, it reached the lungs and the heart, so this did go through the ribs. As a paramedic, I immediately did a body sweep, and there was blood all over the inside, so I immediately removed all his clothing, so he was naked on top, and I could see what nobody there could see. This is any paramedic would have done this immediately. They would cut the clothing off. I didn't wait for scissors. I removed the clothing. As Hawkeye, Alan Alda would do, I immediately opened the skin. The kidney or liver damage while threatening is secondary to a heart stab wound or lung. So I did not seek to treat this. This is as a paramedic to see what was happening under there, and I was able to see the damage to the heart was significant. I put a finger on the heart, and I had someone pull his head slowly back to begin AR, artificial respiration. He was only functioning on one lung. The fact that he could speak at all to say I've been stabbed and I can't breathe, that's enough. As soon as you remove the clothing, you have the rest of the story. The heart can be fixed, and if you can remove the skin, the fascia, then you are dealt with a more clear something you can poke a finger right through to do what needs to be done. I spoke to Henry. I said, we found the killer. He's already arrested. Never mind all of that. We want you to live. Your creation is a miracle. Do you agree? Your creator knows just how to repair you. He knows what your injuries are already. Do you agree? You don't need to say yes. I know you agree. We are now healing you. You're created to make this come back now. Your great spirit emerges. Stay strong. Stay with us. Henry wanted to speak, and I said, I don't need to hear any words. Just keep breathing peacefully. The words he said, what if I want to go up? And I said, this is a function of the chemistry of the trauma, both from your heart and in your brain. It's giving you a chance for conscious resolution before you go to heaven. This is to allow your spirit to leave the body he says, I feel it. I said, I want to be in heaven. I said, if you're already feeling that, I can tell you it's okay. Heaven will greet you, and everything is warm and happy there. If you want to go look, follow the light, and I will stay here with your body. I am Archangel Surya7. I will heal your body. If you want to come back, your heart will be healed. 537, I say those words, your heart will be healed. And that's 53 and 37 at the same time. My mailing address, 537 Robson, Vancouver. At 1771 Robson, unit number 537. That's a mailbox. 53 and 37 are the magic numbers, as well as 12 and 21. It's all in the Surya7 mudra. I said, go up, look around. I knew that the chemistry that's causing him both to not want to be here anymore will not allow him to stay strong. Simultaneously, the same chemistry is opening up his ability to exit, and heaven only feels like white light, warm, powerful, and it's drawing you up. Additionally, his words were, what if I don't want to be here anymore? I said, I understand. Many of us are ready to leave. You think that sounds wrong, but in fact, it's better not to argue. It's better to hook with empathy first so that you are connected. And this is Hawkeye. In some episodes, you can see as he talks to people in the field, he uses the same empathy. Okay, so here's what happened. I went up, he was greeted by angels, and he was so happy. He said my name several times. He said Surya7. And I watched the angels. He said he could bring me down, but I don't want to go down. Can you make me stay here? And they turned their backs to me, and I could see their wings, and they said yes. I was joyous, fully. That's where I'd like to end this. You have the word. All is left behind when you have the word joy. Joy is a popular girl's name, about to make a resurgence. And Aya, spelled A-I, Chinese name or Japanese girl's name, which means love. In case you didn't know, A-I means love, is about to make a resurgence. Neither of these names were ever popular, but they had an upsweep in the late 60s, early 70s. It's 2026 now, and they would say alpha has given way to beta, and I would say the alpha chosen one will make the announcement. We have alpha 2 capital A's, which is 9, and alpha 1 capital A, which is 1. And until the alpha chosen one, alpha 1, is stated with name recognition, Juju and I, and Adam do know 937 is perfecta. It is incorrect to state beta. However, they are stating beta with reference largely to the AI development. And Okay. I don't have their date for beta, however, I'll deal with this later. It's not correct, and they're not superior to me to call the gene rations. They wouldn't even admit to the word gene ration or game eats. They wouldn't admit to the creation of the word generation, or why it starts with X, Y, Z, which is the end of the alphabet. Of course, we have silent generation, baby boomers, but the alphabetic would have started not with X, Y, Z. Furthermore, gene ration, the opportunity was to group it into periods of 7 or 10 years, was not done. It's the same destruction or confusion built into the English language, missing the words overstand and innerstand. English is a language for casting spells over you. 1137, and that's the witness number. The Twin Towers, tallest twin towers in the world at the time they're built. Okay. So to leave this video, before I deal with other aspects, starting a new video, I'm going to leave on joyous. It was warm, it was complete, it was celebratory. And Henry didn't have wounds. There was no blood. The picture you see of him, it's that smiling face. He's kind of a more innocent and willing to receive. Well, he's 12 and 37, that's both sacred numbers. He received the ultimate gift. Now, this is multiverse. I did this today, but if spiritual people would like to comment in order to, first, to avoid pollution into the thread. This is how it happened. Now, archangels specifically have this ability. So for the healing of Henry's parents, you have light, warm, light heaven, surrounded by angels, welcomed. Within 60 seconds of his last word spoken, he was saying, I want to stay. He says, I know Surya7 might call me back, but I want to stay. I heard that and I felt it, and I knew. For this one named Henry, it was okay to stay up, so I did not call him back.